this afternoon for this North West Counties League Challenge Cup second round tie between Wigan Robin Park and AFC Liverpool. The tie was originally scheduled to be played at Valorant Park, but has had to be switched as Prescott Cables have a home game today. White gives it back to Kay. Knocks it long, Tubb gets his head to it. And Harris heads it further, Rollins picks it once again for Robin Park. Lays it off to Edgar. Comes back onto his left foot, puts a cross into the box. In comes Livingston unchallenged and he heads Robin Park into an early lead. The hosts, with their first real attack of the game, catch AFC Liverpool napping as Richard Livingston steals in between Daniel Hand and Steve Corris to leave Matthew Casbarin with no chance. Buckley's been tackled by Edgar. Howard gets there ahead of Doran. Then quirks through, ball set Livingston racing away ahead of Hand. One-on-one with Casbarin, he elects to shoot early but puts his effort wide of the upright. Kay gets it back off Rowlands, looks up, sends a ball down into the corner for Small to race onto. Corris will give chase but he won't get there. Small looks up, squares it to his partner Howard, who sets himself up for the shot on the turn, buries it into the corner and doubles the home side's lead with only 15 minutes on the clock. Whether it's the early kick-off or the first cold day of winter, AFC Liverpool have been caught on the hop. And unless they find something within themselves, then they're going to go out this competition with barely a whimper. Strong wind blows across the Robin Park Arena. Doran sends a ball forward for Barry to race onto. Holds off the challenge of Rowlands. Shot on the turn, but it's a simple take for Folds. White knocks it inside to Quirk, who's immediately put under pressure by Buckley, and the Reds midfielder comes away with the ball, bursts away from Neefsey, looks to shoot from long range, but Folds gets down and makes the save. White gets away from Mahama, but then gives it straight to Doran. Buckley rides a couple of challenges, then feeds Barry, who's faced by Kay. Looks to go down the outside, fires in a shot, but it's tame and it's easy for Folds. Howard lays it off to Edgar. He comes back inside, gives it back to Howard, who's knocked off the ball by Doran, and it's a free kick to the home side. Howard goes direct for goal low, and Casbarin has to get down and turn it behind for a corner. Wigan Robin Park get this second half on the way, and that's a stumble by White, and Mahama's onto it straight away. Fires in a shot, but it's comfortable for Folds. Wignall faced by Rowlands. Looks to go down the outside, his cross is blocked, but Wignall will protect the ball and let it run out for a corner to AFC Liverpool. It's been taken quickly into the near post, Lawless steps over it and Halliwell gets a block on it and it's behind for another AFC Liverpool corner. Wignall with another chance to put a dangerous ball in, but that's poor and it's going to come back to him for a third opportunity to put a good cross in. This time he puts it towards the back post where he finds Barry on the volley, who squeezes it in from a tight angle, and AFC Liverpool are back in this match. When Wignall's cross dropped for Francis Barry, it didn't seem likely he could score from there, but somehow he squeezed it in between the post and Jason Folds to claim his 8th goal of the season. Folds' clearance is poor and he's giving it straight to Mahama. He's quickly closed down by Small. Mahama comes inside, then is caught by the Wigan forward, and it's a free kick to AFC Liverpool. Lawless with the delivery towards the back post. There's Corus. Falls, gets a hand to his back off the bar, but Barry follows up to head in. And AFC Liverpool have drawn level. Great delivery by Lawless. 2-on-1 at the back post. Folds does well to tip it onto the bar, but the men in yellow shirts reacted quickest. White to Livingston. Looks to roll it forward to Howard, who gets there ahead of Mohammed, but it's broken kindly for Lawless, and AFC Liverpool can build on this with yellow shirts streaming forward. Lawless finds Wignall down the left-hand side in space. Wignall's low cross is turned home by Lawless, and AFC Liverpool have come from 2 goals down to turn this match around. Great ball in by Ryan Wignall, and is a simple task for Doran Lawless to simply side foot it into the back of the net. Quirk looks up, then sprays a ball down into the left corner for Small to run onto. Corus comes across. Small cuts in on his right foot, then loves to slip in Livingston, and Kaz Byron's quickly off his line to deny the number 11. Wignall's heavy touch has allowed Rowlands to take the ball off of him. Quirk looks to slip in Small. Kaz Byron's off his line, gets a foot to it. Small on the turn, but he's put it over, and suddenly AFC Liverpool are looking a little bit vulnerable. Harris looks to find Lawless, but it's just a touch too much in front of the AFC Liverpool forward, and Rowlands will tidy up for Robin Park. And that's a loose ball back to Halliwell, who's been brushed off of it by Lawless, and then he knocks it past Folds into the corner, and surely now AFC Liverpool's comeback is complete as John Lawless grabs his 2nd goal of the game. There's a long throw into the box by Halliwell. Headed clear straight to White, who lines up the shot but hits it well wide. Yunus Kurchiova, to be known to the Reds fans as Danny, gets his first touch, though he can't do much with it. But it matters little as the referee blows his whistle to bring this game to an end, and AFC Liverpool progress to the 3rd round of the North West Counties Challenge Cup. Slow start, but you turned it around after that.
Yeah, like Paul said in the changing room, for a team like us, it shouldn't take 15-20 minutes or even the first half to get going. It's took a good 40 minutes for us to really get into the game. I thought that we did dominate, but we were all we were quite sloppy in our own play. But like Stu and the gaffer said, Paul said. We shouldn't be too down to the team like this. We've got our quality, and we know we can pass and move, and basically I just think that it was sloppy the first half, but it took us 40 odd minutes to get into it. But yeah, thankfully we got the 4 goals and done the job.
Yeah, first half we're on the front foot, but never really tested their keeper.
Yeah, like I said, I thought we did dominate, but before we know it, we're 2-0 down. We shouldn't really be letting teams come into the game. We've got our quality. We know we can play, pass and move, and really dominate the game. But like I said, I thought it was our own individual mistakes. But yeah, in the end, everyone's happy. We come here to basically get the job done, and that's what we've done. Yeah.
Second half performance, there was only really 1 team in it.
Yeah, I thought that myself. Even first half, like I said, I thought we dominated it, but we just didn't create enough clear chances. Second half, we come out, we were on the front foot. I thought most of the game we was, and thankfully we got the goals, and job done.
You've resigned for the club this week. How are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I know a few of the lads from last time, and obviously Paul, and it's good to be back to sign for the club, and just get back playing.
Did the early kick-off upset your plans at all?
To be honest with you, I thought it was alright. To be honest, there's a few of the lads were complaining about it, but in my eyes, I thought it was fine. To be honest with you, I can play any time. I like night games more or less, though. I love night games, to be honest with you.
More of a night person, are you?
I am, to be honest with you. I seem to get going during the night, like more energetic and that. You can get your food and that down, yeah, and all little things like that. Loads of drink and you can more rest than that if it's a night game. So hopefully I'm looking forward to Tuesday as well.
Once Wigan went 2-0 up, though, they really didn't create many chances after that, did they?
To be honest with you, I don't think they done fair enough harm to us. To be honest with you, it was just 2 silly mistakes, and after that, the other 18 minutes, we proper demanded the game. It was ours for the taking, to be honest with you.
Mukhtar set the standard for the second half with a shot after just 10 seconds.
Yeah, he did, to be honest with you. We all worked hard, to be fair to him. Mukhtar played well today. To be fair, the whole team played well, but Mukhtar, yeah, he got us going, to be honest with you.
And how are you enjoying life at the club now? You just joined the last month or so.
I'm really enjoying it. It's just all about playing, isn't it? And playing with some of the lads that can play football as well. So that's my main aim. I want to start enjoying football again.
Well, once you woke up, there was only really one team in it, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think daft as it sounds, I think the 1 o'clock kick-off sort of, I think it played onto some players' minds for some reason. I mean, I can understand, because you have your mind set for 3 o'clock, and it was a bit weird in the first 10-15 minutes. We've started slow, we've given 2 silly goals away again, which could have been preventable. But the character's there. We got in at half time, 2-0 down. Just had a little word with the lads, if we get our first goal, don't panic, be patient, get your first goal, and you can win the game of football. And it's great credit to them that they've come out and scored 4 goals against a decent side.
Showed their intention straight away from the second half kick-off with Mukhtar having a shot after about 10 seconds.
Yes, again, you'd always look for a response, and again, we've gone in there at half time when, constructive, and we set our stall out with, we have to work the goalkeeper to score goals, and Mukhtar's got a shot off and it sets the standard then for the second half. But, the whole game for, 80 minutes, we were far better side. It's just turning that pressure into goals, and we've got another 4 goals away from home, so you've got to be happy.
Conversely, the only time they looked a little bit dangerous was when you went 3-2 up and they had a couple of half chances.
Yeah, well, again, you'd have the mindset of, because you got back into the game and you scored 3 goals as quick as we have, you think you can go score 4, 5 and 6, and then a little bit of shape and discipline goes. But after getting some information onto the pitch, just to keep the shape, the discipline, we settled down again, and then there was only going to be one winner.
The first goal from Franny Barry, there was a lot of pressure coming in from the 2 corners prior to that.
Miskicked it. No, I mean, I sort of pulled Franny aside the other week, to be quite honest with you, because Franny Barry's got goals in him, to be honest. And he's going to score 3 in 2 games now, so I've asked the question and he's responding, to be fair. And to be fair, where he was on the angle of the goal, he's put it in well.
His second one came after a decent delivery from a free kick from John Lawless.
Yeah, well, John always gets quality in, and if you get quality in, it causes a bit of panic in the opposition area. And Franny's a bit of a poacher as well, and he's in the right place to score the goals.
And good teamwork all over the pitch, really.
It's got to be at this football club. I won't have nothing else. They know if they put the work ethic in and have a go, then they'll get the rewards. If they don't, like any other football team, you don't put the efforts in. Wigan's just scored. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's if you put the effort in, you can't ask for no more. We've had 4 decent goals today, and probably could have been more.
And good to see it's building on Wednesday night's result as well.
Yeah, I mean, we go to Runcorn Linux now, which is another difficult game, but hopefully we can keep the little bit of a run going. I know it's only 2, but you've got to start somewhere, and we're hopefully on the front foot, and let's go to Runcorn Linux and produce the game again. I don't even know what I'm saying now because people are shouting at me.
Well, let them shout at you and let you go.
Thank you very much, Paul. Cheers. Thank you.